Tom Bower, whose royal book Revenge has been released today, said the Sussexes became addicted to the negative press coverage surrounding them. Tom claimed Meghan, 40, and Harry, 37, spent every evening scrolling through social media and reading newspaper articles written about them. The biographer suggested the couple were convinced their pals were leaking stories to the press and tried to figure out who it could be. And Meghan's suspicions focused on Victoria, 48. In particular, with Harry later confronting David about it, Tom alleged in his book. In Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors, Tom writes, Harry and Meghan were shackled. Every night they scoured the internet to read the newspaper reports and the trolls' postings on social media. Irrationally, they grouped the two together and fed each other's frenzy about the media. Convinced that as champions of goodness they were being persecuted by mendacity and racism, they felt victimized by the mildest criticism. Harry's instability fed Meghan's fears that friends were leaking stories to the media. In particular, she suspected Victoria Beckham of indiscretion. Harry called David Beckham to repeat the accusation. Outraged, Beckham's truthful denials damaged their relationship. It comes after The Sun on Sunday exclusively revealed in 2020 how Prince Harry confronted David over fears Victoria leaked stories about his wife. The row happened in the wake of a story in The Sun in December 2017 about advice Posh Spice gave Meghan ahead of her move to London. The article revealed the mum of four had suggested a list of facialists, hairdressers and stylists to use. A source said, Victoria and Meghan hit it off from the off, and as two high-profile women in showbusiness, were in regular contact at the start of Meg's relationship with Harry. When Meghan moved to London, Victoria shared a whole bunch of beauty tips, but not long after, some of these emerged in print and Meghan was furious. Inexplicably, she feared Victoria was behind it. I mean, the idea that Victoria Beckham would be personally ringing journalists to give them a scoop is ridiculous, and spoke to Harry about it. Harry is very protective of Meghan, and decided to deal with the matter head-on, by directly contacting his good pal, David. Harry was very polite, but obviously it was a pretty awkward exchange and David was mortified. He quickly put Harry right, and the two men agreed to move on. But it certainly made things awkward for a while. It later turned out the leak probably came from a beauty salon. Afterwards, they got things back on track, but it took a few months.